Philosophies Revived.
Welcome, fellow seekers of wisdom, to a transformative journey guided by the timeless philosophy of Stoicism as illuminated by the great Marcus Aurelius. In this exploration, we will delve into 7 profound practices inspired by Stoicism, aimed at not just navigating the complexities of modern life, but thriving within them. Prepare to embark on a path that leads not only to personal growth, but also to being more valued and significant in the eyes of those around you. Practice 1. Creating a fear of loss. In the ever-connected but paradoxically lonely landscape of the modern world, the Stoic practice of creating a fear of loss offers a profound strategy for cultivating meaningful relationships. Inspired by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, this practice revolves around the recognition that constant availability diminishes our intrinsic value. The Stoics teach us the art of saying no, practicing patience, and allowing others to understand the significance of our presence. In a society where instant responses and perpetual availability are expected, the fear of loss becomes a powerful tool in establishing genuine connections. The Stoic principle of valuing time aligns perfectly with this practice. By becoming aware of the preciousness of our time and attention, we transform into individuals who are not afraid to say no or delay responses. This intentional approach communicates that our time is valuable and, in turn, encourages others to appreciate the importance of our presence. Practicing patience is a key component of creating a fear of loss. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions, the Stoics remind us of the virtue of waiting calmly. This is not about passivity, but about maintaining control over our emotions and reactions. By choosing when to respond and not being immediately available, we become individuals who respect our own time, and in doing so, others start to see us as valuable. Patience allows us to navigate the storm of constant demands without getting carried away, maintaining our serenity while others grow impatient. Allowing others to feel the absence occasionally is a potent aspect of this practice. In a world where being constantly present is often equated with commitment, creating space for others to miss us is a counterintuitive yet impactful strategy. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control external circumstances, but we can control how we respond. By choosing when to be available, we communicate that our time and attention are valuable resources. In a professional setting, imagine a colleague who graciously declines non-urgent requests, opting to respond thoughtfully after considering the best course of action. This intentional approach to time management and decision-making not only earns the respect and appreciation of peers, but establishes the individual as a valued and sought-after team member. In essence, creating a fear of loss through Stoic practices is not about manipulation or trickery, but about embodying a wiser and more authentic approach to building relationships. It's about finding a balance between being available and recognizing the value of our time. By saying no when necessary, practicing patience, and allowing others to feel our absence, we position ourselves as individuals who prioritize self-respect and, in turn, become more valued by those around us. Practice 2. Making yourself the center. In a world inundated with external opinions and the constant pursuit of external validation, the Stoic practice of making yourself the center becomes a powerful antidote. Drawing inspiration from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, this practice encourages us to resist the contemporary trap of elevating others to a pedestal and losing our own sense of direction. By valuing our time and attention, we inherently become more valuable to others. The Stoics guide us towards making ourselves the center of our universe, a philosophy that elevates personal passions and goals to the forefront. In a society where social media and external validation often lead us astray from authenticity, Stoicism advocates for a return to self, embracing personal values and goals as paramount. The words of the Stoic Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius resonate. No one can harm you without your consent. emphasizing our role as guardians of our inner peace and emotional well-being. The practice involves a deliberate focus on self-awareness and self-acceptance, understanding that our self-worth should not be defined by others' opinions. Stoicism teaches us the art of selective indifference, discerning what truly deserves our attention and time. By internalizing this principle, we liberate ourselves from the need for constant approval, allowing us to face constructive criticism with humility while disregarding unfounded critiques that do not contribute to our personal growth. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to be masters of our own destiny, flourishing in self-esteem and self-respect. By resisting the urge to constantly revolve around others, we become individuals who contribute positively to the well-being of others. Making oneself the center is not about egocentrism or insensitivity to others' needs, but about building a solid foundation of self-awareness. Consider a scenario where an individual faces criticism for pursuing a non-traditional career path aligned with their passion. Applying Stoic principles, they discern between constructive feedback that aids their growth and baseless criticism rooted in societal norms. By remaining steadfast in their authenticity and not letting external opinions dictate their choices, this person builds resilience and attracts those who appreciate them for their genuine self. The result is a network of relationships based on mutual respect, where they are valued for being true to themselves. In essence, the practice of making yourself the center is about embracing authenticity without fear of external judgment. It involves finding a balance between valuing your time and attention while contributing positively to the well-being of those around you. By embodying consistency, integrity, and authenticity, you become a beacon of inspiration, attracting genuine connections based on mutual respect. Practice 3. Prioritizing your needs. In the hustle and bustle of contemporary society, the Stoic practice of prioritizing your needs emerges as a fundamental key to garnering greater value from those around you. Inspired by the wisdom of thinkers like Epictetus, this practice involves taking ownership of our lives and well-being, setting healthy boundaries, and recognizing the significance of self-affirmation before contributing value to others. In a world that often imposes the notion that we should always be available to everyone, the Stoic philosophy imparts the essential lesson of cultivating virtues such as authenticity, resilience, self-discipline, and empathy. The words of Epictetus, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do," encapsulate a foundational principle of Stoicism. This principle emphasizes the significance of self-affirmation and self-knowledge before embarking on any life action. Stoicism advocates for an act of self-affirmation, recognizing and fulfilling our needs, desires, and personal values before we can truly contribute value to others. This approach involves seeking approval from ourselves, creating a secure foundation of self-knowledge and self-acceptance. It doesn't entail egocentrism or insensitivity to others' needs, but rather involves building a solid foundation of self-awareness. When secure in our identity and goals, we project a confidence that naturally draws people toward us. Stoicism guides us to define our values, goals, and virtues through introspection and self-evaluation, establishing an internal compass that guides our actions and decisions. Epictetus's phrase further underscores the importance of consistent action. Mere self-affirmation is insufficient. Our words must align with our actions. Consider a scenario where a professional, despite the demands of a hectic workplace, prioritizes their mental and physical well-being by setting clear boundaries and taking breaks when needed. This individual's commitment to self-care not only enhances their overall effectiveness, but also garners respect from colleagues who recognize the importance of prioritizing personal needs for long-term success and contribution. In essence, the practice of prioritizing your needs is about taking ownership of your life and well-being. It involves setting healthy boundaries, recognizing the importance of self-affirmation, and cultivating virtues that make you truly valuable to others. By seeking approval from yourself and building a solid foundation of self-awareness, you project a confidence that attracts genuine connections based on mutual respect. Practice 4. Permitting others to invest in you. Contrary to fostering an inflated ego, the Stoic practice of permitting others to invest in you recognizes the joy individuals derive from contributing to your well-being. Inspired by the wisdom of Seneca, this practice involves allowing others to offer assistance, guidance, or even a kind word. In doing so, you empower them to feel appreciated and essential, fostering genuine connections and mutual value. Seneca wisely noted that individuals take delight in being chosen for what enriches them. By embracing others' willingness to invest in your well-being, you create a virtuous cycle of mutual value. This practice aligns seamlessly with the Stoic concept of independence, the ability to make conscious decisions without overly relying on external approval or influence. Independence, as advocated by Epicurus and other revered Stoics, is not about complete isolation from others, but emphasizes autonomy and self-governance. It involves making conscious decisions without being swayed by external influences, positioning you as the guardian of your ethics and values. Independence is the ability to maintain control over your choices, earning respect for your integrity. Permitting others to invest in you involves an openness to receiving assistance, guidance, or even a kind word. Generosity and openness to others' contributions enhance your attractiveness and garner respect. The true richness of life lies in meaningful relationships and connections, and by allowing others to invest in you, you initiate a cycle of mutual value. Consider a colleague who, despite being skilled in a particular area, acknowledges the expertise of others in the team by seeking their advice and appreciating their contributions. This individual not only cultivates a collaborative and supportive work environment, but also becomes highly valued by colleagues who feel acknowledged and empowered. In essence, the practice of permitting others to invest in you is about creating a space for mutual value and appreciation. It involves acknowledging the joy individuals derive from contributing to your well-being and fostering genuine connections based on respect and reciprocity. Practice 5. Embracing an air of mystery. In a world where the inclination to share every detail about ourselves is prevalent, the Stoic practice of embracing an air of mystery becomes a distinctive and appreciated trait. Inspired by the emphasis on self-discipline and self-control within Stoicism, this practice involves maintaining a sense of mystery to spark curiosity and a desire to know you better. The Stoic philosophy, with its focus on measured self-revelation, encourages a balanced approach to openness and discretion. It underscores the importance of judiciously dosing the disclosure of personal details, not to hide one's true identity, but to gradually unveil the essence of one's character. This intentional approach keeps others engaged and focused on discovering more about you. Maintaining an air of mystery involves responding to questions with a touch of vagueness, refraining from delving too deeply into your past, and avoiding the disclosure of every secret or significant detail immediately. Stoicism teaches us to concentrate on what lies within our control, and the decision of how much to reveal about oneself falls squarely within that realm. The intentional approach of maintaining an air of mystery aligns with the Stoic wisdom that encourages us to be masters of our own destiny. It involves self-discipline, self-awareness, and self-control, making you appealing to those who value strong and integral individuals. By preserving an element of mystery, you not only maintain intrigue, but also foster curiosity in those around you. Seneca's famous aphorism, "Fortune favors the bold," takes on a nuanced meaning here. Boldness involves being mindful of what and when you share with others, leaving room for mystery. This intentional approach not only maintains intrigue, but also fosters curiosity in those around you. People tend to prioritize what is elusive or beyond their complete understanding, and by preserving an element of mystery, you'll discover how others value you for who you truly are, beyond just what you choose to reveal. Consider a colleague who, despite being friendly and approachable, strategically refrains from disclosing every detail of their personal life. This colleague navigates conversations with a balance of openness and discretion, leaving their co-workers intrigued. As a result, their colleagues become more eager to engage in meaningful conversations and discover more about their mysterious yet authentic persona, elevating their significance within the professional sphere. In essence, the practice of embracing an air of mystery is about balancing openness with discretion. It involves an intentional approach to self-revelation, gradually unveiling your essence to keep others engaged and curious. By preserving an element of mystery, you become more appreciated and respected for your authenticity and depth. Practice 6. Steering clear of perpetual availability. In a world where perpetual availability is often equated with generosity and kindness, the Stoic practice of steering clear of perpetual availability emerges as a powerful strategy for maintaining intrinsic value and garnering respect. Inspired by the wisdom of Seneca, this practice revolves around the imperative of owning our time and making judicious decisions about its allocation. The Stoics, with their emphasis on self-discipline and mastery over one's choices, guide us towards genuine freedom emanating from self-discipline. No man is free who is not the master of himself, as Epicurus aptly notes. Genuine freedom involves making conscious decisions without succumbing to the automatic yes that diminishes the intrinsic value of our time. Cultivating the ability to respectfully decline others' requests is not indicative of selfishness, but rather reflects an individual who prioritizes their own needs and commitments before extending themselves to others. In avoiding constant availability, the wisdom of Epicurus resonates profoundly. Genuine freedom arises from self-discipline and mastery over one's choices. By resisting the temptation to always be available, we communicate that our time and energy possess intrinsic value. This, in turn, engenders a deeper level of respect and prioritization from those around us. The Stoic philosophy champions a life aligned with our principles and values, and by steering clear of perpetual availability, we align our actions with this philosophy. Consider a friend who, despite being known for their helpful nature, learns to discern when to say no to additional commitments. This friend prioritizes their personal well-being and existing responsibilities, preserving their mental and emotional health. In doing so, they not only maintain their intrinsic value, but also garner admiration and respect from those around them. In essence, the practice of steering clear of perpetual availability is about owning your time and making judicious decisions about its allocation. It involves cultivating self-discipline and mastery over your choices, embodying genuine freedom in your decisions. By resisting the automatic yes, you communicate the intrinsic value of your time and energy, leading to increased respect and priority in various aspects of your life. Practice 7. Ceasing to initiate conversations. In a world dominated by incessant communication, this practice draws from Stoic wisdom and emphasizes the importance of listening over speaking. By allowing others to take the lead in initiating conversations, we communicate that we value their thoughts and opinions. This practice involves patience and a genuine willingness to listen, fostering stronger relationships by prioritizing understanding over constant self-expression. In the tapestry of life, these 7 Stoic practices, inspired by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, weave a narrative of personal growth and genuine connections. By incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we not only align ourselves with the principles of Stoicism, but also pave the way towards being more valued and significant in the lives of those around us.